Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Team of the Year Van Dijk to review today. So we're taking a look at someone who's going to be a defensive AI monster because they've given him pace now. So now that he has the pace, good luck trying to pass this guy, okay? Because he's going to be disgusting. He's 6'4", medium work rates, right-footed, 2-star skills with a 3-star weak foot. In regards to player traits, he has power header trait, which is actually really nice to have, to be honest. He's got solid player traits, leadership traits as well. In games, he's got 81 acceleration with 88 sprint speed. So they have given him the bare minimums to make him a full meta card, right? Because he has the pace and he's pretty good at doing everything else too, okay? He's got 91 acceleration with 98 sprint speed to compensate for his big body type, but his big body type doesn't even need to be compensated that much because they've actually improved his dribbling quite a bit because of the 99 reactions, 85 ball control with 80 dribbling and 99 composure. So I don't think 70 agility and 70 balance is going to be an issue at all for how this card's going to perform in-game defensively. Shooting presence, he's got 95 shot power, 75 long shots. So, you know, if you do find yourself in a situation where you can shoot, he does at least have the shot power, but does he have the weak foot? 3-star weak foot. Not too crazy there. Passing abilities on this card is obviously amazing, right? You can pass with both feet, 99 short passing, 99 long passing with 82 vision at 75 curve. So for a center back, really nice, obviously. For his defensive capabilities. Now, the thing is with this card, right, is that you could either give him a shadow chemistry style or an engine chemistry style, because we were talking about this for the record breaker version as well, right? So if we take a look at Van Dijk's card, the reason why I gave him the shadow is because I want to see if I want that pace. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if I want it. Depending on, I really feel like the chemistry style will really depend on what your defensive setup is like. That's what I feel like is going to matter, right? Because I was mentioning this in the general review, how if you give a card like this a shadow, he has 8390, right? 8390, remember that. 8390, but this card has 8693, okay? And people gave a shadow chemistry style to this record breaker card, and his defensive AI was already really good. It was just the pace from time to time that was lacking, which is why I personally have given him the shadow chemistry style, because you guys know my play style. I like to play a little bit with pressure, you know, 3-5-2 formation, pushing up, getting the attack going and stuff, right? So the only unfortunate thing is that with a card like this, giving him a shadow, you're boosting defensive stats that, to be honest, don't really need to be boosted, right? So with the engine, giving him that +10 for balance, dribbling, agility, while giving him a pace boost and a passing boost would definitely be nice. But like I said, guys, most people are giving him engine or a catalyst with a shadow. Catalyst would actually be pretty good too. I don't think there's like a right or wrong solution to this card because you don't need to boost the defending. But, I mean, if you could make him as perfect as possible, it's definitely very nice. A Catalyst gives him passing abilities, which, honestly, I don't think is relevant, you know? Yeah, it's either Engine or Shadow, guys. People are giving him an Engine as well. Yeah. For the sake of the review, I want to test his pace out to see if I actually care too much about it, depending on defensive situation. Like I said, I really think it depends on how you want to defend, right? Because this game is very conservative, yeah, most of you guys are going to be choosing engine. I already understand that. But defensive stats for base card stats really good. Base card stats for physical really good as well. Considering he's a 6'4" player with a pretty big body type in game, he even has a unique one, but it's massive, right? That with 99 strength, 92 aggression, 83 stamina, 99 jumping, definitely very nice too. Giving him the pace boost with 92 aggression is also very important. So for the sake of the review, we'll be using the 3-5-2 because that way I can test out both of the players that we have working with over here. And we're going to have Virgil van Dijk playing in the center back position with press after possession loss, this on high, all the way up for that, long ball tactics for this, and set up like that with 3 and 3. Cool. Instructions, we only need these guys to come back, get in behind, come back, get in behind, and then this guy on stay forward. Cool. Now I just have to switch some positions here and there, and we'll be good to go. Only thing I have to change for this is I'm going to put these guys to join the attack, just so we can test out Virgil van Dijk a little bit more. Okay, so we just have to switch to the 3-5-2, and we'll see what the vibes are. Trent Alexander-Arnold was pushed out of position right there, and Virgil van Dijk does a really nice interception, to be fair.
That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances.
I'm going to tell you guys this right now. The moment I switched to him in that situation, he accelerated into that area really quickly. So if he can accelerate like that with this body type, that's going to be a little bit deadly. Good goal right there with Mane. Nicely done. The reason why I let him get that crossing angle right there is because I wanted to see how good Virgil's marking was. Let's see what his dribbling is like. Guys, it's really good for his body type. Like, really, really good. You guys see what I'm saying? Did you see how fast he accelerated into the position? It's not like Boateng. Like, Boateng gets a little bit slower to do that instant acceleration, but with this Van Dijk card, it just isn't the case. So that was a very noticeable thing when I did before. I'm going to keep trying him and seeing if he does that consistently. But he's getting into the right positions for the right mid position. Virgil van Dijk with pretty good defensive play there. Oh my god, I was out of position for that tackle too, and he still gets that ball. We actually did tackle there too, which was pretty dope. But you see how I wasn't even anywhere near the trajectory of that pass, and he still can reach for that? Beautiful. I even overcommitted him right there in that situation, like to the side to see if he would still do it again, which he did, animation-wise, but he still tracked back really quickly there. Wow, he even shoots that really nicely with his weak foot, too. It was actually impressive. I'll take that. Dude, his transitioning is so fast. He can get possession of that ball right there. He could probably score because of that, too. Let's see. Oh, beautiful stuff right there. Virgil van Dijk started that whole thing, man. Good defensive play. We blocked the passing lane right there. Trying him on like a 4-4-2 right now, and worked out great. I'll take that penalty. We'll try to shoot one with Virgil here. 72 penalties. Yeah, so usually when the penalties are a little bit lower, you kind of have to aim it more into the middle so that it goes to the side, because when they have low penalties, you don't want to completely aim it to the sides. Oh man, I almost got a defensive AI part right there with the card. I wanted to overcommit to see what would happen there, and to be honest, I think he did a pretty decent job. I just had to move a little bit more to the right side for that defensive AI block to come off. Can do a nice little turnaround pass right there in those situations. Okay, no second man press. Does well to get back into position. Yeah, his transitioning is really fast, guys. He's going to be one of the best center backs in the game. 100%. The transitioning is really fast. With the body type and dribbling stats that he has, it'll be disgusting to use full meta-wise. 100%. We'll take that goal there. Yep. Manually switch to him in the perfect time right there. Good job. When the middle's open like that and you have a lot of players coming back, especially in the 3 at the back formation, it's good to overcommit those spaces there. Dude, he transitions so fast back into defense once I overcommit him, it's crazy. Like, he's rapid at doing it. Good. Just want to overcommit some players outwards to see what Virgil van Dijk would do there. It's hard to pass that body type, man. That defensive AI is going to be crazy for those really clutch situations for sure. Overcommitted to a tackle, still does a really good job there defensively.
Really nice ball. He's in behind the defense here. Still looking
Oh, look at that, man. Possession-based tackle too. That's me actually pressing the tackle button there as well. Alright guys, so final verdict on the Team of the Year Virgil van Dijk card. The biggest thing that I wanted to test out with his card was his dribbling abilities, okay? And in my opinion, guys, it doesn't feel like it's necessary to boost the agility, balance, and dribbling on the card. Now, would it also make sense to give him an engine chemistry style if you don't care as much for his acceleration because of how good his defensive AI is to understand the empty space whenever it is there against certain opportunities? Absolutely, right? But for me personally, for me to be able to play whatever type of FIFA I want, using him with a shadow chemistry style definitely worked out really nicely for me personally, because boosting his defense to be as perfect as possible is definitely very nice. Again, you could give him a catalyst chemistry style as well. A catalyst is this one right here, to boost his passing as much as possible. But honestly, guys, in my opinion, I'm not really going to pass the ball that often with him anyways. In the center back position, those base card stats are already very good. So for me personally, giving him that shadow, even if it's a little bit extra for the interceptions and the sliding tackles to make him as perfect as possible in that situation, is something that I would still do personally, right? The plus 10 for acceleration and sprint speed is definitely a noticeable thing for this card, because here's the thing that you want to work with, right? Because you don't have to boost his dribbling, this card actually accelerates into the play really quickly. Boateng is a little bit more sluggish, but this Van Dijk isn't. And with a card like this, being 6'4" and having that big of a body type and being able to move with that much agility as a center back, is amazing, right? So you don't have to give him the engine chemistry style to boost his dribbling to improve that part of his card as much as possible, right? So I think giving him the pace boost is definitely ideal to be able to play whatever defensive style that you want. But if you are more of a conservative player and you don't really have your depth to be that high, engine chemistry style would also work really nicely, because regardless, it would be nice to give him the dribbling boost, but I just don't think that it's necessary because the shadow definitely works out really nicely for him. Most people have decided to give him an engine or a catalyst, which makes sense because with his defensive stats already being very good for base card stats, it makes sense for people to upgrade other areas of the card. So again, engine, catalyst does make sense, but even if it's the smallest of slivers for defense, making a card as fast as possible, as good defensively, is the most ideal thing for me personally. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this review. I'll catch you guys for next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.